Hi, my name is Frank. I'm the Tea Time Traveler. There's my tea right here. And I've traveled to the southern part of England to a town called Cheshire. I think I said that wrong, but anyway, Cheshire, and it's a small town. It's a nice little place. I'm visiting a friend, and he's told me he's got a little problem with his car, so I'm going to go outside and work on this fancy car of his. And to be honest, I've never worked on that one before, and I'll have to play it by ear, I guess. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go replace the shocks on it because he said it bangs and flops around because the shocks are no good. So I'll show you how to do that. And I'll show you a little bit of the town at the same time. Well, it's not very big here, but we can take a fast view of it. Anyway, here we go outside and we'll work on the car. Okay, I've come downstairs and here's my fancy car. I bet you guys haven't seen one like that for a while. There's my creeper, plastic I'm gonna lay on, and we're gonna go underneath and take the shocks off. This car has got the shocks on the underneath and not behind the wheel, but underneath there, so that's convenient. So let's get started.
It looks like it only has 2 bolts. So let's take the first one off. It's an 18 millimeter. Let's see if it works. Oh, look at this. How easy that was. Holy mackerel. Hopefully the thing comes off easy. That'll be the fastest shock job I've ever done. If everything works the way it's working right now. There you go. Just take that off. And then we got another bolt here. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Oh, stupid. Oh, there we go. Oh, this one's larger. There we go. Now, take this one off. That one's fairly easy too. I don't know if somebody took to the shop and they want to charge maybe a couple $100 or more, or a couple £100 or whatever. Let's shoot them. Now I shouldn't be talking too soon because I still have to take the shock off, and it's on a flange, so that could be a little bit harder, you know. But the way it looks right now, it looks pretty easy. Let's see if we can get that off. Come on, stick a bolt. There's always one bolt that's a little bit tight, huh? So that's it, coming out. Let's see if we can get it. Now, how fast was that? Okay, and now I got to do it with 3 more. Okay, this is the passenger side, but you can see, I mean, no, sorry, this is the driver's side. I just did the passenger side. So this one here is the back on the driver's side, sorry, again. This is the exhaust. It's in the way, but you can still get around it, right? Because you just take this, move the exhaust a little bit, put it on there, and wind it down. So I'll take it off and throw it on again. It's done the same way. Okay, this is the driver's side front. It's a little bit harder. Here's the exhaust that's in the way. The exhaust goes that way. And this plate comes off. There's 3 bolts, 2, and 1 underneath here, right in there. Here, this bolt is on that side, so you take this plate off, and then you can take this bolt off. The problem you have sometimes is the bolt here and the shaft might be stuck on there, so it can be a real bugger to get off. And down here, it's just a regular bolt comes off. It's no big deal. That one there, that was fairly easy, right? It's on the other side there. Right there. So you got enough room from the muffler. That's okay. Just this one here in the back up here might be a little bit tougher to get into. If you had a boxed end, or I don't know, whatever you call it over here in England. But I only got a ratchet, so I'm gonna have to force it in behind this thing. Force it behind the mud cover, and then take it off. So let's go ahead. I'll go take it out, and before I drop it, I'll show you again. This bolt is in behind the exhaust there. I seem to have a real tough one on this one here. It doesn't want to move at all. Okay, here's the piece that came off. It fits in like that, right? The problem with it is that bolt is really hard to get off, and I don't have a vise. So I'm going to turn it this way, bolt it back on with 2 bolts, and then use that so I can torque on it. Okay, I'll show you when I get it. Okay, so I turned it around. So you can see how it's turned around now, and I bolted back on it, but just with 2 bolts, one there and one inside there, so that this big bolt here, now I can get to it and take it off. Otherwise I couldn't get it off, because it's just, this rotates all the time when you try and turn it. So I don't have a vise or anything to hold it, so I'm putting it there just to hold it. Okay, so I'll take that off, and then we'll put the other one back on.